And go.
Today I'm going to attempt to persuade you, the American citizens, that not enough citizens are voting today. Voting turnout has steadily decreased in the past many years. This means is that our population's true beliefs are not truly being represented by our chosen candidates. The problem is just not enough people are voting. Primarily young adults, ages between 18 and 25. But middle-aged and senior citizens have also shown steady decrease in voter turnout. In 1967, the voter turnout was 63%, and then recently in 2006, it was dropped down to 43%. Why are people not voting? There are many reasons why people are voting. For one, people just aren't registered to vote, or they choose not to. They just are not interested in politics and just don't bother to make their vote. People are uninformed of voting locations, times, and the regulations that they have to follow in order to vote and make it count. People are uninterested, they just don't care, or they're lazy. People sometimes feel they won't make a difference if they do vote, so they figure, why bother? If this current situation continues as it is, our popular opinion will not be properly represented in our nation. People's ideas and beliefs will not be heard and taken into account by our government and its leaders. The leaders that are chosen will be chosen by the small percentages of people that truly do vote, that actually do vote, and it might not reflect what the actual populace wants. I have two possible solutions that could improve our situation. One is the more extreme approach of the two. It would require voting by enforcing punishments like fines or possibly jail time or other such things. I think it would be a very effective solution because people don't want to pay fines or go to jail just because they didn't vote. It would give them much more incentive to go out there and vote because they don't want to have to deal with going to court and going through all the hassles of that. The other approach is the more moderate approach. I think if we redirected anti-smoking ad funding to voting awareness campaigns so that more people are aware of how to vote and when to vote and the regulations that they must abide by. Everyone knows smoking isn't healthy by now, so I think the funding in that ad is a little redundant, and I think if we take possibly something like a quarter of the funding for it to voting awareness campaigns, and we could greatly increase the voter turnout.